Boom. What's up, everybody? Bobby Hilton here, giving you a live shark bite. Say what's going on. I just want to say hi to everybody. I haven't seen everybody in a while. Been very busy around the holidays, doing a lot of things. But I want to say, boom, what's going on? And let's talk a little bit about the sport that we all love so much, the game of billiards, and what a fun time it is right now to be involved in this sport. So many things have been happening. You got a great interview yesterday with Fedor Gorst and Joe Rogan. I don't know if you guys were able to see that. If you have him on the podcast, Joe Rogan, you can also go on YouTube and check that out. And I think we shared the link to the Shark Stream page. If you want to go check that out, you can do that as well. Uh, but it was pretty cool, man. Joe Rogan has millions of followers, and he's very involved in the game. He was even talking about possibly maybe talking some matches. He was involved talking about trips to New York with other people that I know, and it was really cool to see and to listen to. He really has a passion for the game, and if he's going to start taking an interest, it's definitely going to help all of us in the sport world, in the pool world, grow the sport. As Fedor said yesterday, he already sees a lot more prize money involved in this game of pool this year. There's so many tournaments, so many tournaments. Dave says the volume's low. It doesn't. It does seem kind of weird. Hold on 1 second here. I'll be right back. We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, SigmaWare, Agency One Group. All right, let me know if that's any better. Can you hear me? How's my volume? Is it low? I don't know if we did anything or not, but again, there's so much happening right now in the world of sport, the world of pool. It's absolutely incredible, incredible what's going on. Uh, anybody else out there? How do I sound? Is it just one person? Do I sound too low? Do I sound too low? Testing, testing. Let me know, anybody out there, YouTube or Facebook. Lots to talk about. I'm going to go to our internet. Oh, it's better. Awesome. Okay. So, there's so much to talk about with you said Fedor Gorst and Joe Rogan. I mean, obviously, we had Christine Catch talk to us actually 2 weeks ago. And just big things happening. We had the Roadrunner here on the Shark Stream. I got a couple other guests coming up real soon. I mean, some big names coming. Obviously, we have the biggest name coming to the Shark Stream real soon, January 16th and 17th. And I'm going to get that real quick for you. And of course, that is Efren Badia Reyes, and unbelievable, one of the best players in the world, the GOAT, if you will. Maybe not playing maybe his best right now, but there's a lot of people talking about will Lucas, be able to beat him. A lot of people are saying yes, and there it is right there. It's going to be at Yale Billiards, and it's going to be live on the Shark Stream, and it's going to be a pretty much an all night event here. Starts at 6 p.m. Lucas Castlefurner versus Efren Reyes, and we're doing a race to 11 9 ball. We do have a couple packages left if you're interested in come seeing it live. You can actually play the Great One a game, get your picture taken with him. You can also play Lucas Iraq as well if you want to. But you can also get VIP seating for the whole thing because he's going to be playing 20 individuals. So he's going to be playing 20 people, one rack after he finishes the race to 11 with Lucas. And I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Lucas is actually going to win? Do you think Lucas has a chance? Do you think Lucas can beat him? From the chatter I'm getting, a lot of people are saying that they think Lucas is actually might be favored in this. The only reason I think Lucas possibly would be favored in this is, Efren has been traveling. He's doing a lot of going around doing shows. I'm actually picking him up early in the morning on Monday. Um, and so he's going to be, maybe a little fatigued, but he's probably used to it as well. He's been traveling his whole career, traveling around and doing things. So Lucas might be a little more fresh. But I definitely think Lucas has a good chance here. And Dave Bowie says Lucas wins. Tommy Seminaro, I think Lucas has a chance to be anyone alive one race. Yeah, that's true, Tommy. Same can be said about you as well. Great player. Tommy Jr., one of the great players. Great story about Tommy. Old Yale Billiards. We had a weekly tournament, and this guy, never seen him before. He comes in, and the highest handicap at that point was 9. So we made him a 9, and he won. So the next week we made him a 10. He never had a 10 before, and we made him a 10. The next week he came back, and I said, "Hey Tommy, we got to make you 11. You can't just keep coming and winning our tournament, Tom." And he wins again. So we make him a 12. And now it's like, with these races are going to be taking too long. We're going to be here all night. Make a long story short, I think he ended up being given the 12, race to 12, and he was giving everybody the 7 and the 8 ball. And we had good players back then. I mean, we had John Yale, we had Carl Bard, Tony Vizina. We had a lot of good players back then, myself, and he's still out there kicking ball. It was really cool to see, Tommy. Very cool. But getting back to the Efren, man, it's going to be fantastic. The great one's going to be here. And again, a race to 11. It's going to be, I think it's only going to be an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And it's going to be exciting. Will the young man, take on this task and actually beat him, or will the goat do what he does and what he's been doing for 50 years and just destroy Lucas on the pool table? That's what we're going to find out, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. You can see it live right here. We do have a couple packages left. We do have a clinic with him on the 17th, but that is already sold out. But lucky for you guys, you can see it on the Shark Stream. We're going to be doing bits and pieces of it. We're going to have our mobile cameras moving so they can actually see different tables when he goes to different tables. And we have an interpreter also so that you would be able to understand what he's saying and actually ask him questions as well. And that's going to be free on the Shark Stream on January 17th. So we got those two big things happening. Of course, we're going to get Earl back here at some point. I was hoping to actually get Efren versus Earl, but the schedules didn't match up. Earl's going to be actually in Florida doing a clinic that weekend, so that's why that didn't happen, because I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Have Efren versus Earl in a long match. It'd be like back in the '80s. Would be something cool. Something cool. So that's pretty cool. That's January 16th and the 17th. Everett Reyes is making his second trip here to the Shark Stream, and he's excited about it. I talked to his manager a couple times, so he's ready to go. He's going to be signing autographs. He does charge $20 for an autograph. So if you want to bring your case, your cue, I know a couple of people are talking about getting their arm signed and getting a tattoo, which I think would be cool. And that just goes to show you what the sport is doing. The sport is absolutely growing, and it's fantastic, fantastic to see. Let's go over something real quick again. We got a couple local things that are going on. I know not everybody on the Shark Stream is local, but here on at Yale Billiards, we're having a ring in the New Year's Eve party, and it's right there, and it's dressed to the nines. We're gonna wear a masquerade. We got all kinds of food. We got drink specials, and it's just going to be a good time. Not going to be on the Shark Stream. That's just a shout out to Yale Billiards, and then that's what we're doing. Want to let us know ahead of time? Obviously, you save $5 if you sign up ahead of time. So I would definitely want to do that if I were you. So if you want to do that, I would definitely come down. New Year's Eve, it's going to be a blast, and you know, after that, it's Efren time, and probably going to be Earl Strickland a little bit after that, and I'm sure we're going to have a big match for you as well. And we don't know who we're going to get yet. I mean, we might get. I mean, who knows? Maybe Fedor. You never know. Maybe Kachi. Who knows? Maybe women player. Uh, Maybe Jonas back real soon. Obviously, we have the Turning Stone Classic coming up in January as well. That's the 5th through the 8th. Lucas is playing in that, so we're going to follow him down there, and I'll actually be down there. I'm going to be doing some interviews. I might even do a couple commentary matches with Upstate Al. Make sure you watch his event. He does that pay per view, I think, in Upstate Al and Turning Stone Classic. He does a great job with it. And again, I'll probably hang out, visit, maybe do some commentary with him. But you definitely want to tune in for that. There's going to be some great players this year. You got Naoki always going. Lucas Castlevern's going. Of course, Jason Shaw is going to be there. I'm pretty sure Shane's going to be there. And I think Sky might even be there. I'm not sure. There's going to be a lot of good players here at Turning Stone this year. So, and then right after that, you're going to go to Indiana, of course, for Derby City. I don't think I'm going to make that yet. It's possible, but Lucas is going out there. We're going to follow him as well. I think Earl's going out there as well. And again, Earl's looking for a sponsor as well. And so if anybody's interested in sponsoring the great one, Earl Strickland, let him know. He's looking to get out there. He wants to make it back to Moscone and take home a championship. So definitely, if you're interested in that, check out my page or Earl Strickland's page. You can get more information about that. And let's see what else do we got real quick. I'm gonna go through the internet real quick. This is the Shark Stream page, just to show you all the cool things that happened on the Shark Stream. Let's wish a happy birthday. Yesterday, of course, was Francisco Bustamante, one of the greatest players of all time, was here at Yale Billiards at one point as well on the Shark Stream. Francisco Ruiz, U.S. Open champion, of course. Lynn Korsvik all had birthdays yesterday. Happy birthday to them. And of course, this was the big event of the week. Fedor Gorst going to see our man Joe Rogan. We're going mainstream, guys. We get on Joe Rogan. There's millions and millions of people watching him. A lot of people are going to be, listening to talk about pool that never even really played the sport that much anymore. So it's really, really good to see about that. And it was funny. The other day here, Yale Billiards, we had a group of kids coming in. My nephew actually being one of them is 21. He brought like 7 of his friends, and it was pretty cool. They started playing with Lucas a little bit, and the next thing you know, they're taking out their phones and they're doing TikTok videos and they're doing little clips, and so many people are just getting more and more acclimated and wanting to learn and do videos, and social media is just taking a life of its own, and all that stuff's really really going to help our sport. So very cool. That was awesome. And let's see what else we got going on here. Of course, thoughts and prayers are going out to Darren Appleton. A little bit of positive news we've seen of late, but we wanted him to make a full recovery. We want to see him up and about, and obviously playing pool again. So everybody from the Shark Stream, give him our prayers, and hopefully he does come back from the heart attack that he had and gets back to 100%. So we're going to keep getting you updated as we find out more. But definitely keep him in your thoughts and definitely in your prayers for Darren Appleton to make a full recovery. All right, and right here you can see we got the World 9 Ball Championship, and that's going to be January 22nd, and that's going to be 64 players, $148,000. And how about that for a female? I mean, that's fantastic, and that's going to be right here in Atlantic City. And who knows? Maybe we'll take a stop out and check that out. So that's going to be good stuff. I mean, there's just so many awesome things happening in the sport of pool, in the world of pool. And again, this is the episode, or the meet and greet I told you is sold out. I just want to show you that it is going to be live on the Shark Stream, so you can watch it here. But it is sold out in person. And again, we didn't want to overwhelm the guy, so we only have 12 spots, and it sold out actually pretty quickly. So that's what's happening there. Let's see, got anybody else going on? And what else we got going on here? Here's our poll, guys. I don't know if you guys saw our poll. These are all the people that's been on the Shark Stream, and these are a lot of people that got the votes. You see Earl Strickland, and Efren neck and neck. Naoki and Jonas, Allison, Jason Shaw, of course, Jeremy, Sakura, and Lucas as well. A lot of people. Everybody got at least 1 vote, 2 votes, 3 votes, and hopefully, you guys will continue to watch, and we'll continue to get you more players. And let us know who you want to be on there. Actually, let us know who you want to see next. Who do you want to see next on the Shark Stream? Let us know. Let us know. And again, here is the updates for Darren Appleton. You can follow that, and we're trying to give you all the updates we can. And again, have him in your thoughts and prayers. And I thought this is pretty cool. This is the actual schedule for Badgeroom. And this is what our man Jonas picture in there. And again, Turning Stone this year is actually a points tournament. So you want to get involved in that, see who's going to get more points for the Moscone Cup. And then, of course, you got Derby City. Right after that, we talked about that. And you got the World Championships in bowling, and then the dynamic billiard, Talent Open, and then the nine ball, Balkan Tour. I mean, there's just so many events coming up. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And again, these aren't even all of them. I mean, of course, you have the Predator events and also all the amateur events as well. And of course, we are doing something big for the amateurs coming up as well. So you want to keep your eyes and ears open for that as well. And so I guess that's pretty much it for the Shark Bite. I just want to wish everybody hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And go out there, have a great time this New Year. Make sure you play some pool, be safe, have the best time. Get involved. If you want to come to Yale Billiards again, you can play in the tournament. We're gonna have great food. No matter what you do, you go out and have some great food. Enjoy yourself. Be safe and Happy New Year. And this is Bobby Hilton saying, boom. We'll see you guys soon. We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, SigmaWare, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Jimmy's Auto Service, Joe Master Billiards, Aramith Balls, Organic Tattoo, Vaculease, Tweeden Fiber Corp, Harriman Real Estate, Pool Table Magic, Ben Strong, K Morgan, Man Cave Memories, and of course, Viking Cues, Simonis Cloth, and Andy Gow. This is Bobby saying, boom, without you, there is no us.